Just left Whangaroa Harbour and we're seeing southerly winds, not very strong, they're quite light breezes. We might, if we're lucky, see up to 10 or 12 knots. And I have a patient, having to be very patient and sit quietly. Let's see how he's doing. Yes, he's got it elevated, that's good. He's got some compression. I think he's going to be alright, but it could take a few days because it's rather big and swollen. We're just going around Water Point and then we'll make a 45-degree turn and then we have a nice long run right down past Whangaroa Harbour. A little bit of rain out on the Cavalli Peninsula. Medium swell, around about a metre. It will pick up a bit more during the week if the winds come up as predicted. Winds dropped, so we've had to put the engine on. It's all good. I'll go down now and reheat some lunch. We had a lovely pizza at Jessie's in Whanganui, so that will be a nice easy lunch. This harbour is just so abundant in bait fish and also seagoing kawai as well as growing kawai. As you can see, it's just so much activity. It's amazing. We're heading off to the Water Buoy where we'll top up one of our tanks. Then we'll go up to Whangaroa Marina where we'll get rid of our rubbish and recycling and anchor off. We're making the most of this time because Greg's sprained ankle is quite nasty, so the more rest, the quicker he's going to actually recover. So we'll most likely be here another day and then head off. We'll just check the weather and see the best window to head off to the Cavallis. So beautiful. Flat calm. Gonna get my washing line down. Had some good weather. Been able to get all the washing done. And our Water Buoy just ahead of us. Greg is on the helm, he'll reverse up to that. I'll pick up the buoy and tie us off, climb on, pay our donation to Coast Guard and then fill one of our tanks. Just like a mirror. Job done. Thursday the 2nd of May and it's time to leave Whangaroa Harbour. Wind's now coming from the west, so although in my cockpit I'm 22 degrees, it's a lot chillier out here. So we're going to head now towards Mandy Bay and pop ourselves into an anchorage and wait for that weather window to get across to the Cavallis. What a stunning morning to wake up to. We're in Far Bay and it was flat glass this morning, but it's been a slow start to the day and it's actually 9 o'clock now and we're just about ready to do a cooked breakfast on the barbecue. But look at that. Whangaroa Peninsula. Blue skies, white fluffy clouds. The sun's warm. Life's very good. We're going to head off to the Cavallis this morning. The wind is in our favour. We should be able to hopefully put a sail up. And we'll also get a couple of good, calm days to enjoy the fishing over there. Look at that blue sky. I so love the sunshine. We're so spoiled. Beautiful little blue fish. They're just gorgeous. Just swimming on the top of the water. Something's obviously chasing them because every now and again they move in a different direction. I'm hoping we're zoomed in enough on video that you can actually see what I can see. Let's look at the activity out here. Just watching a guy on a jet ski. He's got his net. It's 5:45 and we're just heading into Waiti Bay, which is next door to Horseshoe Bay. Decided to move tonight. It's our last night at the Cavallis for the summer, and just getting away from a little bit of a swell. The wind's pretty benign, but the swell's picked up a little bit. So this will be a nice, easy anchorage. We do some fishing in the morning, and then we start heading towards Keri Keri. Farewell Waiti Bay, Cavalli Islands. Great anchorage for the night. Woke up with rain, but it seems to have passed. We're now starting our passage from the Cavallis down to the Bay of Islands. Looking like a nice day ahead of us. Some dark clouds way out there, mind. So that bad weather looks as though it's headed out to sea. It's a good place for it. It's a nice, even swell, about a metre. Very comfortable. And look at the Bay of Islands ahead of us. Very inviting. Summer cruising season is coming to a close over the next few weeks. We have been just so blessed with the best weather. Even when rain's been forecasted, we seem to have got great days. Just heading towards the Tipahi Islands ahead of us, and then our destination is the Keri Keri Inlet. Water's flat, calm, no wind, motoring along at 5 knots. We won't go up to the poles until about 6 p.m. A beautiful arrival back into the Bay of Islands. Just leaving Doves Bay and heading up the Keri Keri Inlet for conditions. Change of light. Sun's going down. An absolutely stunning morning here at the Keri Keri poles. I did a great job putting us onto the poles last night. Always a little bit of anxiety as I come up, knowing I have such a tight space to work in, and it's not always that easy for Greg to get the ropes off, as we have weights on the end to keep the lines out of the water, and they can tangle while we're away. Great teamwork. We got back on comfortably. Today's going to be a busy day. Got to get some gear off this boat because we're going on to the hard in Whangaroa, and we really want as much of the stuff off that we don't need over winter off the boat. Going to catch up with some friends, share some fish, yep, do some washing, all those chores that one does when they get back to civilization. Oh no, oh no.